Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Stonekeep, and when last we left off, we're exploring the first floor of the feeding grounds, a location that so far has been rather easy to look around in, because the enemies we've encountered are both enemies that we've seen before, and enemies that are rather easy to defeat. We've met some shargas, we've also met a singular serpent, and some giant ants. There is one door that is locked that we're going to have to check at some point, and there are two ways that we can progress around here. We can go down here, or we can go down here. Let's go down the first passageway that we encounter first, the one that has the ominously placed boulder. I'm sure this boulder isn't important at all, as we head down here and note that in the distance we can see a skeleton that has already been crushed. That is the only hint that you get that something is wrong, and you really want to take this passageway here and wait for the boulder to roll on by. For indeed, someone pushed the boulder after you, and if you go down this corridor and get to the end, the boulder is very likely to kill you. We've no idea who pushed the boulder, but we do want to check the space where the boulder was, because there's a surprise waiting for us. And no, not loads of really good armor, but one really good healing route. It's better than nothing. Let's go this way now, and go down the path that we went down to avoid that boulder, for there are things here that we can do, and there's also this mushroom. We're not going to give anybody that's waiting for the sound of that mushroom the opportunity to get ready for us coming this way. Have an axe, Mr. Mushroom! And the mushroom is dead. It's a good thing we did that, because there are some enemies down here. There are some rather difficult enemies. If we consult the orb, we may be able to see them. Oh, Orb of Afri, reveal to me the enemies that may be nearby, like those two throgs over there. We're definitely going to be fighting them, with the weapon that we know is really effective, and that is magic. Let's get ready our fireballs, Drake. We're going to show them just how effective fire is. Hello! Goodbye! And they took some damage. They're around here, they will follow us if we go here, and they will perish. Excellent. Fire really is good at defeating them. There are a few things we can grab here. Let's grab all of them. Anything else here? There is that. What is that? Did we grab something important? We did not grab something important. But that's fine. We don't need anything else right now. We would want a key, ideally, but I'm sure we'll find that key eventually. Let's look around here. There are lots of things that we can look at, like this barrel. There's nothing in the barrel. I can hear some flames. So maybe this is a kind of throg outpost that we've stumbled across. One that we're currently killing all the enemies in, because they certainly don't like the fact that we're here. The only way we could have got here from this direction is if we'd gone through the temple, and they probably don't like the sound of that. Let's go this way, shall we? Any enemies over here? There's one enemy over here, and we're going to fight this one in melee, just to show how more effective the weapon we're using is. And you can see that Karzak is nearly dead, but we did manage to defeat this foe. Anything else that you have? You have this key. This key may be useful. You don't have a shield, though, and that is an interesting oversight on your part, even though your model had a shield. You didn't actually have a shield. Let us have a look at this. Nothing here. There is a fire. There's nothing in the fire. It's always worth having a look just to see if there is. We'll just step here and then step back just to fill in the map. And let's have a look in this chest. There is a healing potion, and an entirely different healing potion. And nothing else. Always worth as well, when you find an area like this, just checking with the Orb of Afri to make sure that there is nothing hidden anywhere. Is there anything hidden? No. We really need to heal Karzak, so we'll do that right now. Let's use all of this mana, because we don't need to worry about saving it here. There we go. Much better. We will replenish everyone's hit points to full in a tiny bit. Let's re-equip the sword and keep exploring the feeding grounds. There is one way that we can go that we didn't go before, and that is down here. We don't want to go in there just yet, though, and I will show you why. For there is a door, but there is also a symbol by the door. A magical symbol.
That is definitely a froggish magic glyph.
They must have some way of passing through it safely.
Some way of identifying themselves, perhaps.
Maybe, but we currently don't have that way of identifying ourselves. We do have this route that we can go down, and down here appears to have absolutely nothing, except one skeleton. But this is a ruse. There is definitely something here. There is this switch, and this switch leads to a mana circle, and it's always good to find a mana circle. Let's mark this down, shall we? We can now use as much magic as we like here. And I'm going to be using that magic to get through that throggish glyph. We're going to just step through and defeat whatever enemy is on the other side, most likely a shaman. But first, we need to get everyone up to full health. There we go, much better. And then we will replenish this runecaster, and then go over to that door. I'm sure that door will open, and I'm sure we can go through. The door isn't locked, it's just protected by magic. And the magic will hurt us quite a bit, actually, but fortunately we have more than enough health to deal with the damage that we'll sustain. It is quite a lot of damage. Let us get one of the smaller runecasters and replenish our health as much as we possibly can. You can't give that to Farli, Drake. Only you in the party can cast magic using the runecasters. There we go. You're nearly at full. You are nearly at full. There we go. And you are nearly at full. And soon it will be Karzak's turn, and I don't think we can get Karzak to full health with this one. But we probably can get Karzak to full health with this one. Why not, eh? Just use the healing spell here. Much better. Now there is one enemy over here that we need to deal with, and that is a shaman. The shaman is most certainly going to be hostile, so we're going to have to be ready for this encounter. We could use our fireballs, but then again our fireballs may be cast at very close range, so I'm going to save just in case this goes horribly wrong. There is a high chance this could go horribly, horribly wrong. There we go. We are ready with our fireballs. Let's have some combat! Hello! And you are coming right... No, you're staying there! That is a foolish thing to do, for we have loads of fire. You really should have moved a little bit closer. Then I would have been far more wary of using the copious amount of magic that we have at our disposal. What do we have here? This is half of a key. The fact that it's half of a key is very important. And here is a scroll. Does it contain magic?
Scare rune. Target fleas.
This is a really good rune. You wouldn't think that this rune is that useful, but there is one enemy that is made far, far easier with this rune. We're going to mark this rune down. It is a manish rune, so we will have a target fleas written there. Excellent. We also have this here, which is a pair of feathers. And I think this is a broken rune caster. There's also some meat. We are not going to be using that meat. There's a root, which is good, and we will, clear that out there. We'll also see some more feathers. The feathers are remarkably useful. Is there anything else here? Any switches? Anything that we can open up? The answer is no. We'll just head out of here then, and hopefully the glyph won't hurt us when we go through. And it didn't. And I think we may have the item that means that we don't take damage from the glyph ever again. I hope so anyway. We're going to go and replenish all of our health because we have unlimited magic and therefore unlimited health here. Excellent. Let us grab this and do some healing. It may improve our magic stat as well. There we go. Replenish your health and be healed. We actually didn't take that much damage at all. But healing to maximum, always a good idea. And now we're back to full strength. Marvellous. Let's have a look at our stats right now. We have quite a lot of strength and health and agility, and we're really good with magic, sword, stealth, and somewhat good at missile. I'm surprised that sword is higher than missile, but we do use our sword quite a lot. Now, where else can we go? We can head to this square here, which we didn't go to. Might want to try that, and we can go to the square at the end of that corridor. We really don't need to actually go to the square in that corner. There's nothing there of any importance. And so, we shall go and check where that boulder ended up rolling to, and then we will go down the other corridor. Anything here? The answer, no. Alright then, onwards we go back in this direction. Walking as a group, sticking together, and focusing our attacks. We're a really good team. The dwarves work really well together, and they work really well with Drake. Let's go down here now and see where... Actually, we could go and check that locked door. We have picked up a key. Maybe that key will lead to something good. If that is the key unlocks that door, it might not lead to anything decent. Just head this way. I think it's this way. Or maybe it's not this way. Only one way to find out, and that is to, aha, here we are. Excellent, it's been a long time since we've had a locked door. Does the key unlock it? Yes, and what does it lead to? Aha, a room with some throgs in it. I'm terribly sorry, but we're going to kill you with fire now. Just stay right there, not healing, fire. Excellent. Let's find out just what you're guarding. You're not even going to try and move away. They are resigned to their fiery doom. There we go. Much better. What were you guarding? We have some, some shields. That doesn't surprise me. Anything else? Oh, there's one more. One more that was very sneakily staying there. Are you going to move over to us? No! That was a really poor idea on your part. If you'd have closed the distance, I'd have been in some bother. But staying there pretty much means that I just defeated you with ease. Nothing here? It would seem like no. But where does this door lead to? This door leads up. Now that is curious. We might want to go in there. There's also a lock on that side of the door. Maybe this is an alternate way that you can leave the temple. Either way, we will check that out at some point. For now, we're going to explore and finish off looking on this level. We might as well clear this place of enemies first. There we go. We still have 28 magic in that staff. That is a lot of magic. Let's go. I've been using far less of my restorative items this time around, mainly because I've been using magic far more often. There are a lot of mana circles if you're prepared to look for them, and whenever you find one, you need not use any healing roots at all. And I walked right into that trap. But that's good, because that means we're going to get even more arrows, and by mistake I put that in the quiver. That's okay, we can grab any of the other ones that have been fired at us and put them on this pile. There we go. Any more arrows? No, no more arrows are going to be fired at us. Let us grab this root here, and we'll grab this root as well. There are a lot of healing roots here. A lot of them. Anything else here? There is... Aha! There's you! We'll fight you in melee. You've managed to close the distance, so we'll see how strong you are. You seem pretty durable right now. You might not last much longer, though. There we go. You are gone. We're actually getting close to an area that I don't really want to explore right now, but we're going to have to. Let's clear out this dirt, and I do have my back to this area. That is a really poor idea. Here is some oil that I've just found. That's handy. We have 18 flasks of that now. It's been a long time since we've seen any of that. Anything else here? It would seem no. There's this area that we haven't explored, though. We might want to check that out. There is this door, though. This door will lead to somewhere which we haven't been to yet. And because we have the feather, we can go through here quite safely. we might as well save at this point. If we're getting close to an area that I think we are, we definitely want to save. There is a corridor down here, we might as well... Ah! There was a trap there, but I didn't set off. That is a good thing. Now, there is a pit above us as well. Need to be careful of that. Don't want to fall into here, after all. We can't clear this, so we're going to have to go the other way, which means that we're probably going to fall victim to that arrow trap. But that's okay. Let's quickly move this way. Very quickly. We weren't quick enough, and I think this may be the area that I'm thinking of. Let's get these and see if there are any more that are going to be fired at us. It seems no, but there is one more arrow here. Marvellous. Before we go down here, I'm going to go and check the other area. The other area that, those stairs that lead up. I just want to see where they head first. For no particular reason other than just to see if it heads to where I think it does. For there are 2 floors to the feeding grounds, and those stairs may lead to the second floor of them. Alternatively, they may lead back up to a floor we've already been to. There's only one way to find out, and that is to use those stairs and head in that direction. Otherwise, we'll be heading in the other direction, and that is a way that I do want to go to, but not just yet. It's going to hurt our combat capability. Alright, up the stairs we go. This leads us to the second level of the feeding grounds. We could go here, but actually I don't want to explore the second level as we are. There's a lot of resources that we can get if we go to the other door. But I did want to check if that was the way to the second level of the feeding grounds. It's very important that I knew that that was the case. Let's go this way, back to where we were, but not right back to that door. Because I want to replenish all of our health first, and that is a short walk. But it's not too far away, especially considering the fact that we have no enemies left to fight here. We have cleared out every single foe that we can see. And so, we're safe to just head this way and go and replenish our health. And we can also go and fill in that point in the map that I said that I wouldn't fill in, mainly because it involved going through that glyph. And as you can see, the feathers protect us from the glyph. Alright, back down this way. The boulder does not roll back. That would have been a nice touch, but the boulder just stays there now. Back here we go. We're going to go this way through here and explore that one square. That square that, not surprisingly, has nothing in it. There we go. We'll go this way, and we have to head in this direction to get to the mana circle. This way we go. Nearly there. I know your wounds are not that great right now, but we will deal with them imminently. We now have, let's just step off this. I thought for a moment we only had 3 magic in that, but no, those are all the broken ones that we have. Here's the fixed one. Be healed, everyone, not with the fire spell. The fire spell can do a lot of things, but healing isn't one of them, at least not for this party. Nearly got all of the party healed there. We'll get the party healed right now. Much better. And we will switch back to the sword, and then make our way back to the other door. And when we get there, we're going to unequip all of the equipment that we have on all of our party members, apart from Drake. You may be wondering why I'm doing that, considering the fact that without equipment they're going to be quite useless in combat. There is a reason, and it is a regrettable one. And we'll find out as soon as we get back to that door. The door that I haven't yet gone into. We won't be going into that door first. Alright, we'll just head this way, and down here, and we're nearly there. Past the trap that no longer works. I wonder if the throgs put that there, or if somebody else put them there. And there's this door. Through the door we go, and right here, we're going to unequip everyone. We need all of this equipment. We need this back. We need, let's see, that back. We need that helmet back. And we need this armor back. We might as well actually put these on the piles of armor that we have that are matching. We also need this helmet. We need this armor here, if we can grab it. There we go. It's a little bit fiddly grabbing the armor sometimes off some of them. There we go. We want this dagger. And we want this shield. We don't really need the shield, but we might as well have it. We'll also take this shield off you, and we'll take this armor off you if we can highlight it. There we go. And we'll take this, and we'll take this helmet, and last but by no means least, we will take this axe off you. Why am I doing this? You'll find out next time. For when we come back, folks, Drake is now the only person in the party that is ready for combat. Next time, you'll see why that's the case. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.